So here's the first tasty note for wine number one. As you can see here, the color's clear. It's pale. To me, it's got a little bit, maybe you can sort of see it there. It's a little bit of a pinkish, but also orange. So in between pink and orange. When you use the color scale in level 4, they have pink, orange, and then they have orange. And this one to me is really right in the middle there between the pink and the orange. Nose, not too intense. I mean, there's some intensity. I can not really smell it down from the distance at my chin, but when I get it up to my nose, I can begin to smell it. And that is what I would classify as medium intense. Now to give it a little swirl, lots of primary fruit, rose petal, grapefruit, orange peel, as you can see, red fruit, and it's sort of a tart red fruit to me. It's a red currant, maybe tart cherry, tart raspberry, strawberry. There's a little bit of a wet, stony character. It's not just fruit that I'm smelling. I'll give you a hint. There's a little je ne sais quoi. And there's also a little bit of a white pepper too, which is kind of interesting. Don't always pick that up in rosé wines. So I'll have a little sip here, or maybe a gulp. I sure like this wine. Wow, that's delicious. It is dry. I think about the acidity, not particularly high. I have a little bit of mouth watering. I'm in the medium to medium plus range. I'm pretty much right on the fence between those two. If you are taking a level 3 or level 4 exam, as you know, for WSET, you can only write down one answer on sweetness, alcohol, acidity, and so on. So if you wrote down either medium or medium plus for this wine, you would earn a mark, I think. The body's also medium. Intensity follows what we found on the nose, which is medium. And the flavors are very similar. It also has about a medium finish. Doesn't last particularly long, but it certainly is a pleasing finish with a lot of those red fruits, a little bit of that white pepper spice, and some floral notes as well. So given that it has overall great balance, and it has, I think, a fair amount of complexity, I think this wine can be classified as good. And if it had better intensity and a longer finish, it would either be very good or outstanding if it had all of those qualifications. But for me, I'm going to call this a good wine. And like most rosés, they're probably not going to improve. It can hold for a few years or two, but I think best to drink it over the next year or two and not age it for any longer. So this is a wine to drink now, but not suitable for aging. So now that I've said all that, you all get to guess what the wine is. And here are your options. Is this a red, or a rosé or rosato from Piedmont made from Nebbiolo? Is it a Provence rosé? Is it a Sancerre rosé? Or is it a rosé from Georgia, the Republic of Georgia, not the state of Georgia? So I'm sure Christian will put up the Jeopardy music there, and you'll have a few minutes, or I should say a few moments, to deduce what this wine is. Oh, we have new music. While you're thinking, I'm going to go back and have another sip. Beautifully balanced. Nothing sticks out. Like I said, the alcohol's not too high. Acidity is nice and bright. Helps bring those flavors to the forefront. So is it A, B, C, or D? So Christian, what are the votes looking like?
Yeah, the votes are looking like we have a consensus on a lot of people saying D. We have someone voting A, and then a B and 2 C's as well.
Interesting. Okay. Well, the final answer is it's a Provence Rosé from Si Bon Tentations Côte de Provence, 2020.